Hey, it's good to see you today on Barlow BBQ. We're trying out something completely different in today's video, something we've never tried before. We've got a cut of lamb called the lamb breast. I've got the pit barrel fired up. You can already maybe see the smoke rolling from the charcoal. We're going to throw the lamb breast in the pit barrel, let it hang there until it's nice and tender. So if y'all want to join me, I hope you stick around. It should be really interesting. Let's get started. Now the plan for today's cook is really easy. We've got our 2 cuts of lamb breast. Like I said, we're going to hang those in the pit barrel and let those smoke until they become probe tender. So let's take a look at our lamb breasts. We've got 2 racks. I'm going to just call them racks here. One side that's a nice fat layer, and if you flip these over, these do have a membrane over those bones. I did remove the membrane on one, but I'm leaving the membrane on for the other one. This is the first time I'm cooking these, so it's kind of an experiment to see if there's a difference. Also, on this side, there was some silver skin that I did remove over that meat layer there. So you want to be sure to do that and just take a little bit of time to get that off. I want more surface area to get the rub on. So speaking of rub, what we're going to do today is really simple. We're just going to use a blend of salt, pepper, and garlic with a dash of some rosemary. I want to keep the flavor profile of the rub really simple because I'm more interested in tasting the flavor of the lamb on its own. Now that we've got the salt, pepper, and garlic and rosemary on these, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the fridge and let them stay there. Give that rub some time to set up a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and get my pit barrel fired up. Now that I've got the charcoal loaded up in there, I'm going to throw in some chunks of applewood. I think that's going to be a nice touch to this lamb. Now we can go ahead and get our lamb breast in the pit barrel. Now I'm just going to go ahead and let these smoke. And I'll tell you what, let's check on these in about an hour and see how they're doing. Alright y'all, this lamb has been smoking for 2 hours now. Let's lift the lid and take a look, see how they're doing. Look at those. Beautiful color on these. Wow. I think that's maybe the one with the membrane on right there. Yeah, before I get this lid closed up, I do want to check the tenderness on these and see how far along they're coming. I've just got a digital probe thermometer here. I'm not checking temp, I'm just checking tenderness. Oh, those are feeling really tender. You know what? Let's do a temp check real quick, just out of curiosity. There we go. That's reading in 170. Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna... Let's check this other rack. And this one is feeling really tender as well. I don't know, folks. I've never done these before, so I'm not sure if I should leave them on or take them off. Well, you know what? I'm going to go with my gut instinct here, and I'm going to go ahead and get those off the pit barrel. That color is looking good, the temperature is just right, and most importantly, that tenderness is feeling perfect. So let me get those off the pit barrel, and I think I'm going to let them rest for a little bit, maybe let's say 30 minutes or so. All right, so we'll give it 30-minute rest, and we'll come back here and we'll slice them up and we'll do a taste test. here goes nothing. First time cutting into this lamb breast, and we kind of had a setback right, I'll show you, right down here. Seems to be some hard cartilage there that it's hard to cut through with the old hickory knife. So we brought out a more heavy duty knife, and to cut through that, just something for you to be aware of when you try these out. All right, Martha, take it away. See what you can do here. There we go. There we go. These are looking real good. All right, folks, let's give this a try. Oh, well, look who it is. Just in time to do a taste test.
Don't
like
mind
always.
me. I'm just here for the taste test.
Well, I'm glad you could make it.
Me
Glad
too.
you're here. All right, here we go. I'm just going to treat these like a little a rib right here. See what happens. Yeah, interesting.
I would not say the fat is as delicious as a pork rib.
No, it is good.
It's delicious.
There's a lot of fat on there. All right, folks, we're going to try another rib, or I guess not a rib, but another piece right here. Now, there's a layer of fat that's going right between, right in the middle there. That's not so great.
But everything else is really great, so, you could just cut that out. Depends on how desperate you are to try this.
I think really what you could do is just to let it smoke and let it go on there longer until that layer of fat in the middle just renders down. We've got another piece right here we're going to try, just kind of like the meat and the bark.
This is going to be it.
No, that's really good. That's real good. All right, Martha, yes or no on the lamb breast?
Yes, with a little work.
Yeah, with a little bit of work, I think.
It is delicious, and it really took that smoke like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Some of those bites I had were so outstanding. Seriously, I was like, dang.
Yeah. So for right now, I'm neutral on the lamb breast. I could go either way on this. I'm hoping that we can just do a little bit better job next time. And this was an experiment. We didn't know how it was going to turn out, right?
I'm willing to be your taste tester next time you do them as well. I'm certainly not detoured by this.
I'm not deterred at all.
And we're gonna go eat a bunch of them.
We're gonna go eat some more. Listen, y'all, thanks a lot for hanging out with us today. We really enjoyed having you with us. So we're gonna say until next time, smoke 'em if you got 'em.
That's right.
Bye-bye.